Volatility 25 index presented me one of the juiciest trade opportunities today, which I thought to come on here and break down how I got in on the sell trade right here. As you can see, this is my exact trade entry and the aftermath. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into the breakdown. Looking at the daily time frame, now some 2 days ago, I actually was looking to buy volatility 25 index at the level right here. So as you can see, we traded above the level, and previously looking to the left, for every of the time we tested the level from beneath, we had the level acted as a resistance, and then a second time as a resistance. And you can see at this third retest of the level, we had a nice weak rejection, and then we came and closed right at the level, also seeing the level acting as a resistance before eventually breaking through the level. And then I noticed some 3 days ago, where I came back right into the level, and I was looking to buy from the level, but then price did not give me the perfect lower time frame entry confirmations to go long here. And then what happened instead was the fact that what price broke below this very level, being my daily key level. And then as soon as we had the nice daily candlestick break and close below this level, my bias for volatility 25 index had pretty much shifted from buying to selling. Now, this is where you have to understand you don't predict the market, guys. You react to the market. So this is where simply I had to react and adapt. So clearly I was looking to buy from this level, but price did not give me that. Instead, we had a very nice bearish candlestick close below this level, shifting the market structure from bullish to bearish, as you can see. We had price close below this swing low right about here. And now my bias for volatility 25 index was pretty much now bearish. What I needed to see was for price to come back to the broken level, this key level right about here, that we're pretty much looking to the left respected 1, 2, 3 times. So for every of the times we're below the level, upon testing the level from the downside, level held price acting as a resistance, right here also as a resistance. And as soon as we had this nice daily candlestick break and close below the level, what I needed to see was for price to come back to this level, and this was my area of interest where I was potentially looking to sell from some 2 days ago. And then I liked the fact that the daily candlestick yesterday came right into the level and then closed just at the level. Now, this is where this morning I had scaled down to the lower time frames just to be able to get better price action confirmations for sales at the level. Now, this is the retest of the level like I had established from the daily time frame previously. Now, very quickly, what I noticed was the fact bringing in the Fibonacci retracement from this previous 4-hourly swing high to the most recent 4-hourly swing low. We had what price nicely retracing, coming into the 0.786 Fibonacci reversal level, also aligning very perfectly with my already identified daily area of interest, which happens to be a key level. In this case, because we're below the level, expected to act as a resistance. And then I was pretty much certain, because of the lots of confluences at play at the level, this level was going to hold price from moving past. Into the fact that on the 4-hourly time frame, as you can see, we had this nice, very bullish momentum candlestick that came right into the level, and then a little rejection from the upside. And what then do you notice? The next 4-hourly candlestick that formed just after this very bullish momentum candlestick was not as bullish as the previous one. Now, this kind of giving us clues that what the momentum was kind of shifting. And then again, after that, also a doji candlestick, an indecision. Now, with this closing even more bearish than the previous 4-hourly candlestick close. And these are all the clues that I pretty much gathered upon the retest of this level, kind of telling me for a fact that what the buying momentum was shifting, and most likely price would start heading to the downside from this level. Having seen the shift in momentum candlesticks from the 4-hourly time frame, I pretty much moved all the way down to the 30-minute time frame, where I had my perfect entry confirmation, price action confirmation for shorts. Now you can see from the 30-minute time frame, at the retest of this level, we found it difficult to close above this level the first time we came to the level. And then we came in to the level almost very quickly a second time. And then again, of course, we traded a little bit past the level, only to end up seeing what a rejection from the level. And then we came in a third time very quickly again. And now this is where I was kind of certain for a fact that what, if I get to see my confirmation candlesticks upon this third retest of the level being my rejection candlesticks from the upside or the bearish momentum candlestick, in this case, I certainly would consider going in for shorts at this level. And then also, I noticed while we kind of printed, you can see the eye of this weak rejection right here being higher than this previous eye. and then we had the next high. So we had the candlesticks pointing us higher highs right here. And then if you bring in the awesome oscillator indicator, this is all in a bid to gather enough confidence as to why I kind of felt like the sell from that level was very, very strong. I noticed while the candlestick presented us higher highs, we had a clear case of higher low right here, which is a bearish divergence. And now if you have studied my previous teachings on these concepts, you know very well when once we get to see bearish divergence at a level which is an area of interest, it tells us for a fact that what a price reversal is imminent. And now, upon the third retest of the level, I had a nice 30 minutes rejection candlestick from the level. I was certainly not convinced yet to go short because we had kind of closed a little bit above the previous 30 minutes close right here. So I wanted to see price come right back and closed beneath this very level, as you can see, which has pretty much been holding price for the previous two occasions we came into the level. But then at this third time, we had traded a bit above the level. So you can see, we had lots of rejections from the upside. We had this closing as a rejection, and then the next 30 minutes candlestick also closing as both a rejection and even more bearish than the previous 30 minutes candlestick. And then, of course, I kept on seeing even more rejections from the upside. Now you have to understand, guys, if price wanted to go past this level, it would have done that already. The fact that what we kept on having lots of rejection from the upside tells us for a fact that this level is potent and most likely going to hold price from getting past. And as soon as I had this next 30 minutes candlestick close below this level, and that was my trigger for sell just before the selling momentum kicked in. And then I had a very tight stop loss on this, because for countless number of times we have failed to trade past this level. We kept on seeing rejections from the upside. So I knew that if for any reasons price printed a 4-hourly or a 30 minutes candlestick close above this previous high, it's because this level is most likely going to be broken. So I had a very tight stop loss right here. And then I pretty much was targeting the previous daily lows. Yeah, I think that's my stop loss here. Or a 1 to 6 risk to reward. So my take profit was at the previous low right about here. I wasn't looking to hold this trade for long. And then you can see as soon as I got in on this trade right here, the selling momentum quickly kicked in. And then we had this very quickly within a couple of 7 hours, just slightly over 7 hours, straight headed for my take profit right about here. And guys, if you can also switch back and forth between these different time frames, you can get to also notice right about here from the 1 hourly time frame, the rejection candlestick from the upside at what our area of interests. confirming the potency of the level right about here. So these were pretty much every one of my thought processes that led to my selling volatility 25 index for a 1 to 6 risk or reward. If you find this insightful, please give this video a thumbs up and do well to subscribe to the channel, guys, so you don't miss out on my regular dose of valuable contents. See you in the next video, guys.